In today's discussion, we are going to discuss about the divisibility rule. So, let's start our discussion. Now, let's try the divisibility rule by 2. It states that if the number's last digit is divisible by 2, then it is divisible by 2. So, let's try. Example. Let's have 298. Let's check if this number is divisible by 2. So we are going to apply the statement above. If the number's last digit is divisible by 2. So the last digit is 8. Now, let's divide it to 2. So we have 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4. Therefore, 298 is divisible by 2. Now, let's try another example. We have 396. So 6 is the last digit. Then divided to 2, we get 3. Therefore, 396 is divisible by 2. Let's try another example. We have 397. 7 is the last digit. And if we divide it to 2, we get 3.5. So, it is not divisible by 2. Now, let's try the divisibility rule by 3. It states that if the sum of the digits of the number are divisible by 3, then it is divisible by 3. Let's try example. We have 501. So, let's add all the digits on that number. We have 5 plus 0 plus 1. Then, we get 6. Then, divide it to 3. So, let's divide 6 divided by 3. We have 2. Therefore, 501 is divisible by 3. Let's try another example. We have 309. So, let's add all the digits on that number. So, we have 3 plus 0 plus 9. So, we get 12. Divided to 3, we have the answer of 4. Therefore, 309 is divisible by 3. Now, let's try divisible by 4. It states that if the last two digits of the number is divisible by 4. Let's try this example. We have 2,340 and the last two digits is 40. Divided by 4, we get 10. Therefore, that number is divisible by 4. Let's try another example. We have 1,716. The last two digits is 16. So we get 16 divided by 4. We get 4. Therefore, that number is divisible by 4. Let's try divisibility rule by 5. So it states that if the last digit is 0 or 5. So let's try these examples. So we have 1,505. The last digit is 5. Therefore, it is divisible by 5. Let's try 200. The last digit is 0. Therefore, it is divisible by 5. Let's try 325. The last digit is 5. Then, let's have 428. The last digit is not 5 or 0. Therefore, it is not divisible by 5. Let's try divisibility rule by 6. It states that if the rules of divisibility for 2 and 3 work for that number. So, let's try this example. We have 408. So, we have to check first the divisibility rule for 2. So, the last digit is 8. So, divide it to 2. We get 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4. So, it works for divisibility rule number 2. Now, let's check the divisibility rule for 3. So let's add all the digits of that number. So we have 4 plus 0 plus 8. Then we get 12 and divide it to 3. Let's divide this to 3. We get 4 and it is correct. Therefore, 408 is divisible by 6. Now, let's try divisibility rule by 9. If the sum of digits of numbers divisible by 9, so it is also a simple one. Let's add all the digits on that number. We get the sum of all the digits of that number. We have 6 plus 3 plus 9 plus 0. So we get 6 plus 3 is 9 plus 9, 18 plus 0 is 18. Then divide it to 9, we get 2. Therefore, 6,390 is divisible by 9. Now, let's try divisibility rule by 12. It is stated that if the rules of divisibility for 3 and 4 work on that number. Now, let's try this example for us to understand this idea. So, we have 408 again. So, let's try first if it works on divisibility rule for 3. So, let's add all the digits on that number. We have 4 plus 0 plus 8. So, we get 4 plus 0 plus 8 is 12. Now, what we do next is divide it to 3. So, let's divide 12 divided by 3. We get 4. So, it works for divisibility rule for 3. Now, let's try for divisibility rule for 4. So, let's get the last two digit of that number. So, we have 08 divided by 4. We get 2. Therefore, it works for divisibility rule for 4.